Routine in the morning is really important for how our day is going to unfold. I know for me it's been, a lot of screen time lately, which I'm trying to catch myself at taking myself away from the screen, away from doing work on the computer, and onto my mat and into stillness. Being too much into the world is really going to drive your thoughts in a really wild and I guess you could say sporadic way. So we need to tune inside to find that calmness again. That's where the happiness is really going to stem from. It's having that calm mind and being able to step back and watch your thoughts. And with that calmer mind, we can actually create a lot more energy that way as well. So when we calm our mind, we can harness the energy from within by using specific, breathing techniques and movement patterns. So when you're ready, let's come up onto our knees. Go ahead and take a block between your heels if you need some more support. Draw the knees together somewhat. So it's okay if they're still separated, but make a little bit of an effort to squeeze the knees in. This time we'll open the palms up on our thighs, roll the shoulders back, and just bring that nice long spine into your attention. So close your eyes, just notice where your body is in space. Tuning into wherever that midline is. So try to find that center point where your torso is nicely stacked over top of your hips. And from that position, we'll start to lengthen the breath just a little bit more. So take the inhales all the way up through the heart space, the rib cage, the belly. And as you exhale, drawing the belly towards your spine. Perhaps adding in some ujjayi breath, so make it really powerful. Train that action of that navel center drawing in. Start to squeeze your inner thighs together. So with your awareness anchoring inside, keep the breath flowing. You start to create some more energy, some new energy. Let it flow into the body. We'll open the eyes. We'll move into some Kapalabhati breathing. So this is also known as breath of fire more commonly. And it's that kind of sharp but soft exhale. Belly draws in and up towards the spine. It's kind of like a J shape. So in and up, then up towards the spine, in, then up towards the spine. So I'll just demonstrate first. So take a big inhale breath, draw through the nose. And you exhale the mouth. Inhale just halfway up. As you exhale, draw the belly and exhale the nose. The inhales will just happen naturally after your exhale. So exhale. Keep it flowing. Let's go for 10, in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale everything out. Inhale fully through your nose. When you tuck the chin, hold your breath in. Hold for 5, hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Exhale, lift the chin lock. We'll do one more round. Stick with it. Inhale breath. Exhale the mouth, clear it out. Inhale just halfway up. Breath of fire when you're ready. Keep it flowing, go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale breath. Inhale fully through your nose. When you tuck the chin, hold the breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift the chin lock. And just open the eyes, relax the gaze forward. Let's come forward onto all fours. Legs should be kind of feeling it by now. So just tap out through the feet, tap out through your legs if you need to. Tuck your toes. For some people that feels good as you tap. Keep the toes tucked, push out through the palms, grip your fingers. Now we'll start to energize a bit with movement, so keep that steady breath in and out through the nose. And as you exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just kind of settle into your body, especially if you're doing this in the morning like I am. Take a bit of time. Let your awareness settle inside. Let that full breath create some new space in your body. Send the exhales down the back of your legs. Just visualize that breath out, traveling down the back of your legs. I find that visualization really helps for actually letting your body become open and flexible. So building that flexibility long term has a lot to do with where your mind goes as we draw into these postures. And the exhale, bend the knees, take a look forward. When you're ready, step or float. Come to the top of the mat. You're going to inhale, halfway lift, pause here. Bring your hands to your shins. So hands on the shins, step your feet together. And now we'll just work here for a moment. So open the shoulders up, broaden out through the collarbones. Start to push your hands into your shins. At the same time, push your shins back into your hands. So feel that. Activate the back of the legs, up through the core. On the exhale breath, fold forward. Inhale, push through your feet, come all the way up, reach your arms up, gather the breath in. And the exhale, hands through center. So let's find mountain pose. So finding that stable point. You can step your feet together or hip width apart. Close your eyes, roll the shoulders back. This pose is all about creating stability. So just finding where that midline is in your body. So important for every posture. Even hand balancing, it's really important. Where's that midline? And once you sense the center point, start to increase the breath now. So keep it flowing in through your nose. Feel all the way up to your belly. And feel your side ribs expand, the front ribs and back. All the way up through the chest. And you exhale. Let the breath go. Keep drawing the belly in towards your spine. Now move into a bit of a back bend. So as you inhale, reach your arms overhead. Bring the palms together. Just hook your thumbs. Squeeze your biceps towards your ears. Go through a bit of a Bikram style back bend. Take an inhale, lift up through the heart, squeeze it. As you exhale, back bend, move into the strength of your back body. Drop the head back. Keep the breath steady, push out. Keep squeezing your glutes. Keep strengthening your legs. And inhale, come back through center. And you exhale, fold forward, go down to the floor. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow forward, palms to the floor, step back through plank. So holding plank, shoulders over wrist. Now we'll move into a bit more dynamic movement. So take an inhale here, push up. Exhale, elbows on the floor, interlace your fingers. Push back, hips up and back. Inhale, come forward, forearm plank, push back up, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just release back. Inhale, ripple through the spine, move forward into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, hips up and back, pounce pose. Inhale, jump the feet forward, come into the top of your feet. Knees between your arms, squeeze in center, lower the knees on the floor. So let's go through some lowers and lifts with the knees. Inhale, breath. Exhale, draw the belly and lift the knees. Inhale, lower. Again, lift. Let's go for 10, lower, lift. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, plank. Halfway down, chaturanga lower, hold. Push up, plank. And you exhale, drop the knees on the floor, puppy pose. So keep the hips stacked over your knees. Walk the fingertips forward. Keep those long arms. And you exhale, draw the heart down towards the floor, tuck your chin. So it's a really great one for shoulder mobility through the chest. Send the breath through your shoulders. And again, exhale. Just see if you can relax into that space a bit more. So moving into that new space you create with your breath. And palms on the floor. Walking back. Find that steady base first. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Hips up and back. And looking forward. When you're ready, bend the knees. Jump forward, cross your legs. Try to land on the sit bones. Extend the legs forward. Ardha Navasana, low boat, lower spine on the mat. Breathe here. Next exhale, cross your legs, chest to your knees. Inhale, low boat, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's go for 4. Let's go 3. Let's go for 2. And 1. Exhale, lift. Come forward, palms on the floor. Step back. Plank pose. Chaturanga lower. Push up, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale, ripple forward. Immobilize your spine. And you exhale, bend the knees. Keep that gaze forward. Inhale, push to your feet. And you exhale, draw up and back. And again, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Again, jumping forward. Feet on the floor, knees between your arms. So just like before, jump forward, lower the knees. This time when we lift the knees up, we're going to step right back to plank pose and then chaturanga. So push forward, step back, chaturanga. That's why you don't wear socks in yoga. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Slide the feet between your hands, knees together. Good, on the floor. This time open up. So open up through the arms. As you inhale, lift the arms up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers. Push out through the palms. So mini back bend here. And inhale, come back up through center. And you exhale, palms on the floor. Step back, plank pose. Optional chaturanga, halfway down. Push up, plank. And you downward facing dog, reset. Pedal out through your feet. Now I'll try a few tuck up entries. So these are really great for creating new energy. The reason why you feel so good after yoga class is because of the breath. It's not so much because of your movement. You use that steady breath. And you exhale, bend the knees, look forward. So on the bottom of your exhale, think about flicking your hips over your shoulders. Draw the belly in. Let's go for 4. Let's go 3. For 2. And 1. Jump your feet between your hands. Halfway lift, in breath. And you exhale, bow forward. Inhale, push your feet all the way up. And you exhale, hands through center. Take some water, take a mini breather in mountain pose. So find that center point. Feel free to adjust yourself for a moment. Take some water. Before we go through the next sequence on the ground. So take an inhale breath. Step to the top of the mat, feet together this time. So once you guys bring your big toes together, if you need to, slightly separate your heels. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands towards the floor. Lift the arms up, lift the gaze. Chair pose, squeeze center, wrap the triceps in. So find that strength line through your legs, take an inhale. When you exhale, sweep the hands back, heart forward. Inhale, reload. Exhale, hands back. Let's go for 5. Let's go 4. Let's go for 3. And 2. And 1. And you exhale back, palms towards the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Sink just a little bit lower. Next stage, palms together. Come up on your toes, lift the heels up. Sink all the way down towards your heels. So sit bones touching your heels if you can. Stay up on your toes. Inhale. Exhale, forward, palms on the floor. Coming into crow pose, so squeeze in center. Knees onto your triceps. Heart shines forward. Lift the gaze forward. Maybe one foot lifts up. Maybe the second foot lifts up. And let's shoot back. Chaturanga. Push up. Plank pose. And back. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale. Right leg lifts up. And you exhale. Bend the knees. Stack the hip open. Stage 2 from here. Big step over. Wild thing. Any movement that feels good through that right arm, you circle it up. Mobilize with your breath. Next exhale, lower the hips, crunch your right elbow in. Just tap the floor with your left hip. Inhale, push and lift. And you exhale, lower. Let's go for 5. Let's go 4. Let's go for 3, and 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, wide-legged stance here. So go ahead and take a prop underneath your hips if you need to. Just keep the same position with your left. Take an inhale, interlace the fingers. Exhale, use some core strength. Push forward, palms towards the back of the mat. So keeping the heart lifted. Use the breath to deepen, move forward. Releasing your fingers, take a hold of the outside of your feet. Maybe bend the elbows towards your knees gradually. Again, drawing the heart forward. On your next exhale breath, lift the gaze up. Long inhale, come back up through seated. So just like how we came in, left hand forward, lift the hips up. And when you're ready, come into a side plank variation. So that means adjusting your left foot directly to the back of your mat. Flex your left foot, right knee draws in. Hold here for 4. Maybe extend your right leg out, go for 3. Push and hold for 2. And 1, right foot to the floor, shift forward. Chaturanga lower. Push up, high plank. Wait, downward facing dog, reset. Right knee, left tricep, cross it over. Tap your tricep. Extend out, fallen triangle. Push your feet, lift the left arm up now. In any circling action that feels good. And lowering the hips back down to the floor. So this time keep your left foot onto the mat. Right foot extends just in front of your left. So taking that right foot in now. So Marichyasana A without the bind. So feel free to interlace your fingers again if that felt good last time. And you exhale forward. Maybe taking hold of the foot. Or maybe the shin. Allow that left knee to kind of move out to the side if that feels better for you. When you exhale, lift the gaze up. Long inhale, come back up. So reset your legs back into that fallen triangle. Push up through your right hand. Good, look forward, step your left foot forward, half splits, push and lift. Lift that right leg up. Hold, square the hips. And you walk your hands behind your left foot. Pull up on your calf. Draw your forehead down towards your shin. Give me a big step back with your right foot. Inhale. Reach the arms out, lift the gaze up. And as you exhale, twist over towards the left. Release some energy. Inhale back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Align yourself. Gaze over your left fingertips. Really push down through your back foot. Now flow with the breath. Exhale, forward, side angle pose. Right arm forward. Inhale, exalted warrior. Energize, exhale, forward. Inhale, back up. And exhale all the way down towards the floor. Frame, push, lift, peel that left hip open now. Left heel towards your right glute. Stepping over, wild thing, push and lift. In any movement that feels good. Second time can feel a bit juicier, so try to go a bit deeper into the shoulder. Side plank variation, flex your right foot, bring it directly in line with the back of your mat. Push out, left knee draws in. And eventually back down through center, step back plank, chaturanga lower. Push up, high plank, lower chaturanga. This time upward facing dog. Thread the heart up and through, or high cobra. Let's come into a back bend. And pressing back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, left knee, right tricep, cross over. Try to tap your tricep. Step over, fallen triangle. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Good. Any movement that feels good. And eventually lowering the hips, right foot on the floor. Marichyasana, left side, this time without the bind. We did last time without the bind too, right? Both times without the bind. Take an inhale, reach your arms up, cross your thumbs. And a long exhale, come forward.
So taking a hold of your foot or shin, just keep the hips square. Exhale breath, bend the elbows, slowly start to encourage the heart to come forward. And feel free to tuck your chin, let that right knee splay out to the side if that feels better. And the exhale, push and lift back up. Coming back into that fallen triangle. Left hand forward, lift the hips. Flex your left foot, look towards the top of the mat. So pivot through that left foot, right foot forward, push and lift. Half splits, left leg up. Walk the hands back. Of course, feel free to play with your handstand gentries if you want. I'm really not feeling that right now. Go try to if you'd like. In the exhale, left foot steps back. Inhale, come up through center, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist it out. Ring out your spine. Hold here for 2. And inhale, back up. And the exhale, warrior 2, palms towards the floor. Gazing forward. Let both hips externally rotate. Press the heels together. Now flowing with the breath. Next exhale, forward, side angle 4. Inhale, recharge. Exhale, clear it up. One more time. Peel back, open up the rib cage. Exhale all the way down towards the floor. Frame push, step back. Lift that right leg up. And lower. Left side, tuck your right toes. Lift that left leg up. And lower. Inhale, push up through the palms. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. When you're ready, jump forward. Try to go through the arms onto the sit bones. Ardha Navasana, lean back. So lower spine on the floor. Hold here for 5. Maybe breath of fire through the mouth. Clear it out. Let's go for 2. And next exhale, cross your legs, chest your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Round the spine, chin to chest. Stretch it out. Take hold of the outside of your feet. Extend the legs wide if you can. Open up through the hips. Come back through center. Push out through your heels. Open up through the feet. Let your mind just melt into the background. Feel what's going on in the body. Back through center. Lower down, Ardha Navasana. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just go 5. Lower. 4. Lower. 3. Not sure if you do next one there. We'll see. Let's go for 2. And 1. Cross your legs. Knees to your chest. Tuck your chin. Good. This time, peace fingers around your big toes. I can't do it because I have socks on. Kind of cold in here. Push the heels up. Soften the shoulders back. Push out through your heels. Lengthen the back of your legs. And again, open up. Let the hips open. Focus on one point. Let your mind really tune in. Coming back through center. Coming back, heels to the floor. Half hero right side. So bend the right knee. Draw the right knee towards your left leg. So this might be enough for you. Or leaning back. Maybe come to your elbows. And just settle into sensation here. Really important to open up the quads as well. Especially if you do that much work into the hamstrings. You always want to bring equilibrium and balance into the body. And that alone will help to re-energize you as well. Lean back up onto your forearms, back on the hands. Release the right side, left leg, tuck it in. Top of the foot, lower back. Bring onto the elbows, 5 steady breaths. And back up onto your palms. So release that out. Moving in Shavasana from here all the way onto your back. Any final postures you feel like you need to do, just moving into your final resting posture. Give yourself this time to allow your whole body to just receive what happened. Build that new strength and openness you work so hard for. Just take 2 clearing breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, stick your tongue out. One more time. Exhale, release out. I recommend staying here for at least another 5 minutes, guys. Thanks so much for joining me for this morning energizer. Hope to see you again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and visit my website, workshopyoga.com.